All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Court will resume with the March 23rd, 2022. And we're waiting for, oh, there's Mr. Longoria. Good afternoon, Mr. Longoria.
Good afternoon, Judge.
Your client is Abdiel Torres.
Yes, Your Honor. That's going to be a plea.
Okay.
6 charges.
All right. Now, State. Good afternoon, State.
Yes, Judge.
He's got 5 cases. How many is he going to plead to?
He will be pleading to all of them, Judge.
All of them. Okay. Thank you. All of them. All right. Let's see here. Abdiel Cardenas Torres. Please raise your right hand. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
He's muted.
He's muted.
Sir.
All right. You may put your hand down. 5 cases here, Mr. Torres. Let me see here. CR 2106-787D, CR 2106-788D, CR 2106-789D, CR 2106-790D, and CR 2106-791D. All of them, State of Texas versus Abdiel Cardenas. Every case is a Class A misdemeanor.
Judge, there's also CR 2106-786D, Judge. So there's 6
Okay.
cases.
Did I miss one?
Yes, Judge. CR 2106-786D, Judge.
Number 2. You missed number 2.
Oh, yes, I skipped number 2. You're right about that. The first one on my list, I skipped. All right, that is correct. And then one more, CR 2106-786D. All of them, State of Texas versus Abdiel Cardenas Torres. All of the 6 cases, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, are Class A misdemeanors, burglary of vehicle. Each case carries a potential penalty of up to a year in jail and not more than a $4,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that?
Sir.
You understand that you're entitled to a jury trial, you're entitled to an appeal, and that you waive those 2 rights?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
No, sir.
You understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendations after you give a plea?
Yes, sir.
And what is your plea, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
And are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily for all 6 cases?
Yes.
All right, State.
Yes, Judge. State offered plea document and offense report of State Exhibit 1, notification and certification of defendant right of appeal of State Exhibit 2, waiver of Article 39.14, disclosure of State Exhibit 3. State would also request defense counsel to stipulate to the venue and jurisdiction of this honorable court, and to also stipulate that evidence is being filed sufficient to plead guilty.
No objection, so stipulated, Your Honor.
And without objection, so admitted. It'll be the judgment of the court that Abdiel Cardenas Torres is guilty as charged on all 6 cause numbers. And Mr. Nguyen, are they all alike? They're the same?
They are identical, except for one has a restitution amount, Judge.
Okay, and what is it?
For all of them, Judge, the state recommend $100 fine, court costs, 278 days in the Hidalgo County Jail, credit for 278.
All right, and for all of them, court will go ahead and waive the fine and court costs. So for all 6 cases, it'll be time served. And then there's one with restitution?
Yes, Judge, and that one would be CR 2106-787D, Judge, and the restitution would be $50 due and owe to Savannah Gutierrez.
All right, $50 due and owing to
Savannah Gutierrez.
Savannah Gutierrez. Okay. Is that the understanding, Mr. Longoria?
It is, Your Honor.
Okay, saying for all 6 cases, 278 days in jail, credit for 278, waive the fine and court costs, time served for all 6 cases, but for one of them, $50 due and owing to Savannah Gonzalez. I'm sorry, Gutierrez, CR 2106-787D. All right, time served for all of them. You're excused. Have a great day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Have a
Bye-bye.
great day. Bye-bye.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Robert Mesa, number 9 and number 10.
Mr. Mesa,
Good afternoon, Judge.
9 and 10, that would be Benjamin Hernandez.
Yes, Your Honor. We're President ready, Your Honor, for a plea. He is a
Okay.
Spanish speaker.
Spanish speaker. State, is he going to plead on both of them or just one?
Just one of them, Judge.
Which one?
The DWI judge.
Okay, there you go. All right, so he's got two cases.
Señor Hernández, yo te voy a traducir. Por favor, levanta tu mano derecha.
You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
¿Juras que el testimonio que vas a dar es la verdad, solamente la verdad y nada más que la verdad? Tienes que contestar en voz alta, por favor.
See?
Yes.
All right. And two cases here. CR. No, the plea is going to be CR 22-02207D, Benjamin Luis Hernandez, Class B misdemeanor DWI. That carries a potential penalty of up to 180 days in jail and not more than a $2,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that?
En CR 22-02-207D, el estado de Texas contra Benjamín Luis Hernández, te acusan de andar manejando en el estado de embriaguez, que es una clase B. Bajo la ley es no más de una multa de $2,000 y no más de 6 meses en la cárcel. ¿Comprendes eso? ¿Sí o no? Yes.
You understand that you're entitled to a jury trial. You're entitled to an appeal. And did you waive those two rights?
¿Comprendes tú que tienes el derecho de que un jurado oiga tu caso y también tienes el derecho de apelar? Pero ¿es correcto que tú has rechazado esos dos derechos? Esos son los documentos que le firmaste al abogado. ¿Es correcto? Yes.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
¿Alguna vez te han declarado que estés mentalmente incompetente por un doctor?
Contesta en voz alta.
No.
Okay. And you understand that if you're not a U.S. citizen, that you plead guilty in your case may result in deportation, exclusion from admission to this country, or the denial of naturalization under federal law?
¿Comprendes tú que si te declaras culpable y tú no eres ciudadano de este país y te declaras culpable, eso puede resultar en deportación, exclusión o que te nieguen la entrada a este país bajo leyes federales? ¿Comprendes eso tú?
Sí.
Yes.
All right. And was that explained to you by your attorney?
¿Y eso se te explicó a ti por tu abogado?
Sí.
En voz alta.
Sí.
Yes.
Okay.
Gracias.
And how do you plead, sir? Guilty or not
¿Y
guilty?
cómo te declaras? ¿Culpable o no culpable? Guilty.
And are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
¿Y te estás declarando culpable libre y voluntariamente?
Sí.
Yes.
All right, state.
Yes, Judge. State offer plea document and offense report as stated with 1. Notification and certification of defendant right of appeal as stated with 2. Waiver of Article 39.14 disclosure as stated with 3. Waiver of risk and need assessment as stated with 4. State would also request defense counsel to stipulate the venue and jurisdiction of his honorable court and to also stipulate that evidence has been filed sufficient to plead guilty.
Your Honor, no objection, and we so agree and stipulate.
And without objection, so admitted. It'll be the judgment of the court that Benjamin Luis Hernandez is guilty as charged in CR 22-02-207D. And a recommendation, state?
Yes, Judge. The state recommend $300 fine, court costs, 180 days in Douglas County Jail, probate for 1 year, an alcohol course, an interlock ignition device, 90 days 6 driver license suspension, and 20 community service hours.
All right. And how long has he been in jail? Around 18 days, more or less?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. We'll make it the 0 fine, 0 court costs, 180 over 1 year, alcohol classes, interlock device, 90-day suspension and driver license to run concurrent with administrative suspension, and court will hereby waive the community hours. And then we have a second case, state?
Yes, Judge. On CR 22-022-08D, that will be dismissed with a formation plea, Judge.
All right, court will hereby dismiss CR 22-022-08D, State versus Benjamin Luis Hernandez. This case is hereby dismissed.
Benjamín, en el primer caso tuyo donde te declaraste culpable, el juez te dio 0 multa, 0 de costos de corte, vas a estar en 1 año de libertad condicional. La licencia te la va a suspender por 90 días, pero va a correr conjunto con el estado. Si tienes licencia aquí en Estados Unidos, el aparato que va en tu vehículo por 6 meses.
Like device for 6 months and community hours a week.
Y clases de alcohol. En el segundo caso, ese caso se han retirado los cargos.
Okay, did you understand that, Mr. Hernandez?
¿Comprendes eso, señor Hernández? Yes.
All right, thank you very much. Have a great day. Buen día.
Gracias.
Thank you, Judge.
Pase buen día.
Your Honor.
Mr. Mesa, is that it, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you're excused. Have a great day. Thank you, sir.
You too, Judge. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Bye-bye.
Mr. Julian Rodriguez.
Okay, is that the last
Number
one?
11, that's female, Sandra Falcon.
Okay, number 11, Sandra Falcon. Sandra Falcon and Mr. Julian. I'm trying to get Mr. Rodriguez to unmute and to give us some video.
Judge, did you guys have like an add-on?
Yes.
Yes, which one?
It's
Yes, sir.
number,
One moment.
Manuel Fuentes.
Manuel
Fuentes.
Fuentes.
Okay, Judge, he's here.
Okay,
that's
thank you,
next
sir.
after this.
He'll be next. Thank you.
Okay,
Uh,
Judge, I'm
All
here.
right. Okay, Mr. Rodriguez. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Judge.
Your client, I believe, is Sandra Falcon.
Yes, and she's in custody, Judge.
Okay, and she's there in the jail section there. CR 22-02-507D, Sandra Falcon. Please raise your right hand. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You may put your hand down. Your charge is a criminal trespass, Class B misdemeanor. It carries a potential penalty of up to 180 days in jail and not more than a $2,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that you're entitled to a jury trial, you're entitled to an appeal, and that you waive those two rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
No, Your Honor.
You understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendation after you give a plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
And what is your plea, ma'am? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
And are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
Yes, Judge, state offer plea document and offense report as Exhibit 1, notification and certification of defendant right of appeal as Exhibit 2, waiver of Article 39-14 disclosure as Exhibit 3. State would also request defense counsel to stipulate to the venue and jurisdiction of this honorable court, and to also stipulate that evidence has been filed sufficient to plead guilty.
We so agree and stipulate, Judge, as to requirements to jurisdiction of this court.
And without objection, so admitted. It'll be the judgment of the court. The defendant is guilty as charged. And a recommendation state?
Yes, Judge, state recommend $100 fine, court costs, 14 days in the Delaware County Jail, credit for 14 days.
All right, court will hereby waive the fine and court costs. That'll be 14 days in jail, credit for 14, time served. All right, ma'am, you're excused. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Thank you,
Anything else,
Judge.
Mr. Lee? Yes, sir. Nothing else?
Nothing else, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes, sir, you're excused. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
You too, Judge.
May we
Thank
be
you.
excused, Your Honor?
You're excused. Thank you, Jill. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Mr. Cantu.
Number 8, Ms. Manuel Fuentes
Yes.
and Mr. David Cantu. What do we need after
This is
that?
an open plea.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. This is the last one here, right? Jill?
I haven't announced.
Oh, we have an announcement. But as far as Jill?
Yes. This
All
will be
right.
the last one.
All right. Good afternoon, Mr. Cantu. Your client is Manuel Fuentes, right, sir?
That's correct.
All right. CR 22-01-775D, Manuel Fuentes. Please raise your right hand. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You may put your hand down. You're charged possession of marijuana, Class B misdemeanor. It carries a potential penalty of up to 180 days in jail and not more than a $2,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you're entitled to a jury trial, you're entitled to an appeal, and that you waive those two rights?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
Yes, sir.
You understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendation?
Yes, sir.
And what is your plea, sir? Guilty or not guilty? I'm sorry?
Guilty.
And are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
All right, state.
Yes, Judge, state offer plea document and offense report as Exhibit 1, notification and certification of defendant right of appeal as Exhibit 2, waiver of Article 39.14 disclosure as Exhibit 3, waiver of risk and need assessment as Exhibit 4. State would also request defense counsel to stipulate to the venue and jurisdiction of the honorable court, and to also stipulate that evidence has been filed sufficient to cover plea guilty.
Your Honor, no objections to exhibits, so agree and stipulate.
And without objection, so admitted. It'll be the judgment of the court. The defendant is guilty as charged. And a recommendation from the state?
Judge, this going to be an open plea, Judge.
Okay,
Okay, the state recommend $250 fine, court costs, 90 days in the Delaware County Jail, probate for 10 months, and the defendant should participate in outpatient, Judge.
you got a patient here. Okay, and Mr. Cantu?
Yes, Your Honor, thank you. David Cantu representing Mr. Fuentes. We're asking the court for considering time served for Mr. Fuentes. He has 29 days in jail now. It's a misdemeanor PO, possession of marijuana. And Your Honor, actually, we didn't receive any evidence in the case. My client waived 39.14. We never had a chance to review evidence, but he's been in jail 29 days, and we're asking for time served, Your Honor.
All right. Anything to say, Mr. Gwynn?
Yes, Judge. The reason why I recommended outpatient for the defendant because he has a couple possession of marijuana priors, and I thought it would be beneficial for him to get help.
Okay, but at this time, Mr. Cantu, he still wants the time served?
Yes, Judge.
He didn't consider the outpatient or anything like that?
No, Your Honor. He wanted time served or jail time, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. So he's done like 29 or 30 days, I believe. All right. We'll make it 0 fine plus 0 court costs. 29 days in jail. Credit for 29. That'll be a time served. All right. Time served then. That'll do it, sir. Your excuse. Have a good day.
Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you, Mr. Cantu. That'll do it, Jill. Thank you so much. Have a great day, sir.
Thank you, sir. Take care.
Bye-bye. Yes, sir. Bye-bye.
We can go to number 1.
All right. Number 1.
Mr. Dallas Gutierrez in for Mr. Jesse Villalobos.
Okay, Miss.
It's an announcement.
All right. We have an announcement for number 1.
What happened to Mr. Gutierrez?
Was he on?
Yeah, but he,
There he is. He's coming back again. Next case is going to be Gilberto Ramos, CR 20 04272D. CR 20 04272D, Gilberto Sandoval Ramos. Yes, sir, Mr. Gutierrez, can you hear me?
Good morning, Your Honor. Yes, Dallas Gutierrez standing in for Jesus Villalobos on this one, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon. And we have an announcement here, State?
Yes, Judge. On the motion of revo, the state will move to dismiss the revo and extend for 6 months, the probation for 6 months.
Dismiss and extend 6 months?
Yes, Judge.
All right. Did you get that, Mr. Gutierrez?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any objection to that? That'll be okay?
No objection, Your Honor. That's our understanding.
All right. Court will go ahead and approve the dismissal of the revocation and also the extension of 6 months on the probation. All right, then that'll do it. Anything else?